Hey everybody, this is Facebook Live, 4th Division style. My name is Chuck Jackson. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the commander of the 4th Young Marine Division. Young Marines is a youth organization for kids ages 8 to completion of high school. We teach leadership and discipline and teamwork. And if you need to know more, you can always go to youngmarines.com. For those who do know me, tonight I want to talk about the chain of command. And I know I lost my chain. Well, let me tell you about that. Let's say you're a unit commander and you're overseeing this big field exercise. In your mind is where everybody's going to set up their tents, where the porta potties are that you requested, the division of labor for your adult staff, parents are talking to you, people are calling on your phone because they can't find the campsite. Your brain is about to explode. And then a little 9-year-old PFC walks up to you and asks you, what time is chow? And then you got to take all this stuff and you got to file and put all this other stuff back in memory that you should be paying attention to, and take out your chow memory box, open it up, and tell that 9-year-old PFC what time chow is. In the meantime, your porta potties get delivered about a quarter mile down from where your unit was setting up because you were in the weeds and not staying at 30,000 feet. So this little PFC skipped the team lead, the squad leader, the guide, the platoon sergeant, the company gunny, the first sergeant, every other adult staff member in the chain, just to know what time chow was. Give me a thumbs up, man, if that's ever happened to you. The problem is, by answering it, you just usurped the authority and responsibility of everyone in that chain and made yourself that 9-year-old's little personal Google machine. Now, my experience is the Marine Corps. One thing that makes the Corps great is small unit leadership. Freedom within a framework for you business people. The ability for leaders to solve problems at the lowest level. To quote a Marine I know, when scuba diving, you solve the problem at the depth that you're at. Salvation is not at the surface. So let's look at 3 negative things not adhering to the chain of command does. The first thing it does is it breaks down leadership. We cannot instill leadership if the chain is consistently taking away authority and responsibility for those people to operate at that level. We actually stunt the growth of those leaders. You can see it when there's a platoon sergeant out in front of a young Marine formation, and an adult volunteer pipes in and overrides that platoon sergeant instead of calling him to the side and giving them a little coaching, a little mentoring. We also see it when a unit commander or a registered adult staff member just skips the UC and goes up to the battalion commander. All these things break down that leadership that's so important to running our units. It also breaks down discipline. Now, instead of leaders at every level taking responsibility for those that they are in charge over, we just pass problems and we pass decisions up the chain. We end up with leaders that should be at 30,000 feet dealing with problems, and instead they're crawling through the mud. And it actually breaks down teamwork. Problems are not dealt with in the unit. People stop talking to each other. They start having the hard, awkward conversations. They don't advocate for each other. Units don't talk to units. Battalions don't talk to battalions. Regiments aren't talking to regiments. And nobody gets along. The system breaks. You end up with a mess. So if you do use a chain, well, what's a positive? Well, number one, it strengthens leadership. When the chain has leadership, they have the authority and the responsibility they need to operate at the level that they're at. The team feels like a team leader. A squad leader feels like a squad leader. UC feels like a UC. A battalion commander feels like a battalion commander. They gain confidence in their decisions that they're making. Now, it also strengthens discipline because leaders at every level are taking responsibility for those that they have charge over. They learn how to handle problems appropriate for their position. We end up with leaders at a 30,000-foot level making 30,000-foot decisions, moving the units, the battalions, the regiments, the divisions forward and not bogged down in the weeds. It also strengthens teamwork because people are talking to each other and having those hard conversations, advocating for their position. Units are talking to battalions, battalions are talking to regiments, and regiments are talking to division commanders. And I know, right? We're all on the same page. It's a wonderful thing. The system starts working and starts moving in a positive direction. It becomes fun. So if you like this short little Facebook Live video, give it a thumbs up, make a comment below, or even share it. If there's anything else you want me to cover on leadership, put it in the comments. Remember, this site is for registered adults and kids, so make sure your comments are appropriate. Thanks a lot. Gunny is out.